What's poppin', Piece of Chris? Since I took a look at the top 10 worst cities to live in, I was thinking let's take a look at the top 10 best cities to live in. Less spooky! Also go sub to across the globe.
Did you know that Overland Park, Kansas has double the number of parks per person that New York City has? Or that Northport, Florida is the best city for job seekers? With over 19,000 incorporated cities in the United States, it can be challenging to know where the best place to live is. Sure, you've heard about New York and Chicago, but what about the other thousands of cities? Today, we're going to look at the top 10 best cities to live in America. Number 10, Irvine, California. I know a lot of you love to hate on California, but hear us out. When people think of California cities, they most likely think of places like Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco. Irvine is a different, lesser-known place, located about an hour south of Los Angeles with a population of a little over 300,000. This city is a great spot for families, given its strong public schools, and for young professionals looking to take advantage of the California lifestyle. Activities are nearly endless in Irvine. If you have kids, you're a short 25-minute drive to Walt Disneyland. If you're looking to see concerts or shows in Los Angeles, you can get there in an hour. And
I've never heard of this place. But I mean, this nigga making it sound like heaven.
only a 30-minute drive away are some of California's best beaches.
30 minutes?
However, the lifestyle of living in Irvine comes with a price tag. The median home value is $861,700, and the median rent is $2,425, both significantly higher than the national medians. Number 9, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
What?
In a world overpowered by inflation, Fort Wayne might be the ideal place for the economically conscious person. It's ranked the most affordable city to live in by niche and median home and
Yo, I said it in another video and I'll say it again. What the fuck are you gonna do in Indiana besides watch the Colts lose?
rent prices are well below the national averages at $121,600 and $777 respectively. Plus, jobs are aplenty with growth increasing across most of its industries. But it's not just the low cost of living that makes Fort Wayne great. If you have a family or are looking to start one, you'll be happy to learn that Fort Wayne is full of family-friendly activities. This
Yo, you know what? Now I'm thinking about, I think the Pacers, the Indiana Pacers, they play in Indiana too.
city boasts one of the country's best zoos and has plenty to do outdoors, with Fort Wayne and Allen County holding over 100 miles of hiking, biking, and kayaking trails. And with its population of only about 265,000, Fort Wayne feels like a great mix of a small neighborhood town with some big city amenities. However,
no.
crime does run higher.
I was just about to say, I'm thinking about it, yo, like I seen a fucking episode of like live PD. It was the Fort Wayne police nigga. Like, yo, I'm telling you now, like they pulled up like the fucking sheriff in Red Dead Redemption. Like, yo, these niggas, they was about to fucking turn this nigga into a pack.
In the city when compared to national averages. So, if safety is a top priority for you, you may want to look elsewhere. Number 8, Colorado Springs, Colorado. With its population.
Okay, I haven't actually been to Colorado Springs like that, but I think we drove through there and then drove back through there when we was going back to Denver. But it was, I had an amazing time in Denver, bro. Like that was like, I was actually thinking about like going in once. Cause I'm on probation right now, so like I'm in a certain state. I ain't gonna say which one, but it's probably like the first or second shittiest state in the country. But I'm here in this state, and I'll talk about it like once I'm actually off probation and I'm free. But I'm in this state right now, and yeah, once I get done, I was thinking about like going to like Colorado or like Seattle or something. But yeah, because I had Seattle is lit. Denver was lit though too, and then I was in Boulder, and Boulder was it was lit up there. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I forgot what the it was a little bar we went to and whatnot. I forgot what the fuck that shit was called, bro. This is like 2 years ago, but it was lit. Like, and then I was just in Denver in like 2021, and like that shit was a good time. Like I'm telling you, I don't know. Like I fuck with the state of Colorado overall. I gotta give them if we're I should have been rating these states, but from this point on, I guess I'll try to rate them. But Indiana is definitely getting like a fucking 2 out of 10, and that's just me being generous. I'm gonna give the Colorado Springs. I ain't been there, so I'm gonna rate Denver. But when I was in Denver, I'm gonna get that like an 8.5 out of 10. Like Denver is fucking lit. I definitely suggest you checking it out if you've never been.
Population of a little over 735,000, Colorado Springs gives you a big city feel while also offering proximity to nature. A longtime popular vacation destination, residents here can take advantage of whitewater rafting, hiking, and mountain biking in the summer, or drive a couple of hours to some of Colorado's best ski resorts in the winter. This city is friendly towards families and young professionals alike. On the
I ain't gonna lie, I just got thrown out there. I know we're talking about Colorado right now, but also you gotta check out Utah. Like Utah is probably like the most beautiful place out there in the West that I've seen. I like Arizona, Nevada, Colorado, and Utah. Like Utah is just like I can't even put it into words. Like, and I'm not even just talking like Salt Lake City. Like, but you have to check it out. It's beautiful.
On the family front, it has great public schools and tons of kid-friendly activities. And if you're a young professional on the lookout for a new job, you'll be interested to know that Colorado Springs has a strong job market. The city also has a great food and craft brew scene. Whether you're looking for fine dining or something casual, Colorado
And everybody is so nice because they're fucking high.
Springs' diverse restaurant scene is sure to fulfill your needs. However, the population did increase quite a bit due to remote workers moving there during the pandemic, so there has been an increased cost of living as a result. It's reported, for instance, that residents spend 25.96% of the city's median household income on housing.
The inflation rates are it's crazy.
Number 7. Huntsville, Alabama. U.S. News named this the best place to live in the U.S. in 2022, and when we did a little digging, it was easy to see why. With a population of nearly 465,000, Huntsville is Alabama's largest city. Its solid job market and affordable cost of living are just two of its many draws, with numerous.
Okay, see, I ain't never been to Huntsville, but I will not lie. I was in like Fayette, or it was like Fayetteville. This is like this is back when I was like 19, but I was in that. I was in Alabama, and yo, I ain't gonna cap. Like I went to like a college. It was like I don't know what the fuck you call it, but it was like some kind of like college party. There was like a bunch of college bitches and shit. But I ain't gonna cap with you. Like yo, that shit was wild. Like yo, like bitches be licking you at college parties. They be getting down in Alabama. I was like, holy shit, like yo, like and they was, niggas was telling me like, yeah, like this ain't shit. I'm like, what do you mean this ain't shit? Like the fuck, like bro, like, I just had a bitch fucking lick my belly button, but anyway.
Numerous science, technology, and engineering companies located there. There are abundant employment opportunities. Most notable is NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center, which is where the U.S. Space Camp takes place and is the site of the NASA Human Exploration Rover Challenge. But it's not all work and no play in Huntsville. Residents appreciate the Huntsville Botanical Gardens, which are open year-round and have 118 acres of diverse landscapes, and Montesano State Park, which has incredible mountain views and 20 miles of hiking trails and 14 miles of biking trails. The good news is that you can enjoy all that Huntsville has to offer at an affordable cost of living, with the median home and median rent ranking well below national averages. The downside, however, is that Huntsville does rank lower on safety than the state average. Number 6, Seattle, Washington. If you're an outdoor...
Yes, I definitely recommend Seattle. People be bashing Portland. Portland is not as terrible as all y'all talk about. But yeah, yeah. As far as Seattle, shout out Bellevue. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna be real with you. My ex stay in Bellevue. Fuck it.
Outdoor enthusiast, Seattle, Washington might be one of the best places in the country for you. Business Insider rated it the best place to live if you love the outdoors. And with proximity to 44 state parks and 19 beaches, it's easy to see why. Whether you want to spend your days hiking through mountains or kayaking through the bay, you are sure to find your niche in this city. It's also a great place to live if you're a young person just starting out in your career, with Niche ranking at number 3 on their list of best places to live for young professionals. With a population of 733,000 and growing and a median age of 35.2, it's easy to see why this place is a mecca for young people. If you're in the tech industry, this might be a particularly good spot for you with local employers including Amazon and Tableau. But you might
Boo.
Showing up to court dressed like a dumbass, acting like you can't hoop.
You assumed I couldn't hoop because I'm white, which is incredibly outdated.
No, I assumed you couldn't hoop because you were dressed like a.
Yeah, I watched this movie, by the way. I would say it's mid, but like I mean, like speak. It wasn't mid. It wasn't mid.
but you might want to be sure you've secured a job first before moving here, considering how costly it can be. The median home price is almost double the national median at $713,600. Rent, however, is slightly lower than the national median at $1,702.
I was just say like, hey, I was in Seattle. I literally like got an Airbnb there, and I was there for like 2 months. And I guess that's not like like super amount of time, but like that is like I was there for like 61 days in total. But like with throughout that entire time, like I think I paid like $4,000 something like in total. Which I know that sounds like a lot, but like I was like downtown, like like I was in like it was a it was like through like a rental agency, so um yeah, it was a nice place. It was a nice little condo. It was upstairs. It was very nice, and it was worth the money. But it was like I said, it was like downtown. Like like I literally was in walking distance from like Pike Place Market. But anyway, yeah, definitely recommend you also checking out Seattle Northwest. I don't know, man. It's just like that is like I've been all over the country, but that is like the most like I can't even get into it. Like I miss Seattle. Like I should have never left, but I'll be back soon.
Number 5, Overland Park, Kansas. If today's home prices have got you thinking you'll never be able to afford a house anytime soon, it might be time to take a look at a place like Overland Park, Kansas, as it recently topped Niche's list of the best places to buy a house. While house prices do run slightly above the national median, it's ranked as such because of factors including local taxes, crime rates, quality of public schools, and home value. And it seems like the people of Overland Park are already onto this, as the majority of
Anywhere in the Midwest, I mean, like besides like Michigan, and I mean Detroit gets a terrible rap. Detroit again, amazing city. Like I was out there for like a month and a half. Like, but I don't care what nobody got to say. Like I love the fucking D. That's another city I could actually go live in, and like it's a great city. So like I mean, like but besides Detroit, I guess I'll say like Minneapolis. I don't like Milwaukee like that. Like, and it's no disrespect because like it is a beautiful city. It's a great place, but it's just I don't know. Like the energy there is just weird. Like like when I'm in Detroit and whatnot, like people be like, oh yeah, Detroit where you get turned into a pack. Like, but like there's some actual like great parts of Detroit. Like and like like it's built nice. Like it's like civilized people are like in the surrounding area. It's just a good experience overall. It's not as dangerous as like the media try to portray it. But I definitely I don't know about like Kansas, Missouri, Iowa is like the worst fucking bro. Like I'm telling you that. Fuck. Just like what I'm saying, like just like fucking like I don't know, like put a water bottle like gasoline on Iowa, just light the whole fucking state on fire. Like I don't know if that makes sense or not, but fuck, like Iowa is for the bums.
Of residents own. But there's more to Overland Park than just owning a home. As the second most populated city in the state of Kansas, with approximately 197,000 residents, there's plenty to do to occupy your time, especially if you like spending time outside.
Oh shit, I fucked up. This is like downtown, kids. This is where the Chiefs play. This is where you can find that nigga Patrick Mahomes.
The city isn't named Overland Park for no reason. In fact, it has 83 parks. That's more than double the number of parks per person that New York City has. However, if you're looking for lots of nightlife, don't count on Overland Park for that. This city is more family-oriented than party-oriented, and with a median age of 38.5, residents are more likely to maintain a quiet, family-friendly lifestyle. Number 4. Northport, Florida. If you're looking to move in search of new job opportunities, you might want to check out Northport, as MoneyGeek recently named this city the best place for job seekers in the U.S. MoneyGeek's analysis looked at 75 cities with a labor force of over 500,000, examining factors like unemployment rate, affordability of housing, and wage and job growth. Northport came out on top with a job and wage growth score of 99 and a job competition score of only 11.2. Notably, the study found that Northport had a wage growth of 16.8%. That means the jobs and
Yeah, like now I could be tripping, but I swear that looked like Miami. Maybe I'm tripping though. And like I've been to Miami. That's why I'm saying like that looked like Miami. Like I've been to like Miami. I've been to motherfucking Orlando. I've been to motherfucking Naples, Florida. Like I'm telling you, like I've been a few different places in Florida that look like Miami, but then in Florida do all look the same.
wages are booming in this city, but competition isn't too crazy, at least not yet. As of 2021, the population of Northport was only about 80,000, and that's a key part of its charm. Tucked away from the crowdedness of Florida beach life, Northport is the only city in the entire state of Florida that has a state forest, the Myakka State Forest, in its city limits. Residents can enjoy this 8,000-acre forest year-round with horse trails, hiking paths, and mountain biking. Plus, you won't have to give up beaches entirely living here, as some of them are a mere 20 to 45-minute drive away. Number 3. Columbia, Maryland. If safety is your number one priority, look no further than at Columbia, Maryland. This city of about 105,000 was recently rated the number one safest place to live in America, according to
That's insane. Like I spent quite a bit of time in Baltimore as well. I was in the Canton area, and then I went to the Inner Harbor area. But I've been throughout like Cherry Hill, Grove Park, all that. But I'm telling you, like, to think that this is in the same state as Baltimore, and it was labeled the safest state in America. Like, bro, like these niggas, like they gotta have some kind of cheat code or some shit.
to Wallet Hub. The study evaluated safety according to 42 metrics across 3 categories: home and community safety, risk of a natural disaster, and financial safety. And Columbia came out on top. Columbia is considered a great place for families and young professionals alike due to its great public schools and low unemployment rate. The city has a focus on community as seen by the walking paths that connect its different neighborhoods. And it's perched next to a 27-acre man-made lake called Lake Kittamakundi, which has boating, plenty of trails, and is the site of many of Columbia's year-round festivals. While the city itself has a small town feel, if you're looking for big city amenities, you'll be pleased to know that Baltimore is only a 30-minute drive away and Washington, D.C. is less than an hour. However, be prepared to pay for all of this. The median home value is $450,000, well above.
You know what's crazy? Because, like, I'm telling you, like, I was in the B for a minute, and I've never been to Colombia. Or I don't know if, like, maybe I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I need to add that on my list of places to go, because that shit look peaceful as fuck. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, like, they probably got little local festivals, you know, like, I mean, like, fuck, like, that shit look peaceful.
Above the national median of $397,000.
Eh.
Number
Do not go to fabletters.com. Do not take
Okay.
our historically low offer. 2 for 24
Gotcha.
shorts, 1 for $24. Plus the 70% off everything. That's the deal that we now
Number 2, The Woodlands, Texas.
Holy shit, my ex-girlfriend's roommate's boyfriend, which that shit sound complex as fuck. But, well, I would say his name, but I ain't gonna say all that. But his name started with a C. But anyway, that nigga was from the Woodlands. Like, this nigga was gassing it up. He was like, yo, you might guess the Prince of England in this bitch.
Niche recently ranked The Woodlands as the best city to live in America. This is the second year in a row that it's earned that ranking, and for
Woodlands,
good reason.
Texas.
Consisting of only about 114,000 residents,
Oh shit, this is where this nigga Connor was from?
The Woodlands is very community and sustainability oriented. That's an intentional result of its master planning. Founded in 1974, The Woodlands consists of 28,000 acres that were designed to be a self-sustaining ecosystem according to its founder. Because of that, it's one of the
Holy.
fastest growing counties in the entire country and has great job opportunities. Public schools are also highly ranked. We should note that although it's not as expensive
The
as big
Woodlands.
cities like Los Angeles or New York, the cost of living is higher than elsewhere. The median home price is $550,000,
Sheesh.
which is above the national median, and the median rent is slightly lower at $1,558.
Oh, okay.
Additionally,
Hey?
the median age here does run a bit higher than other cities at 40.4 years. But that being said, if you're looking for a family-oriented community with a focus on sustainability, this city might be the perfect place for you. Number 1, Portland, Maine. Are you looking for all of the amenities that come with city living while still experiencing a small town feel? With a population of a little more than 68,000, Portland might be the city for you. If you
I think I've been to Maine like when I was a kid, maybe. I have no experiences in Maine as a fucking adult. Like I said, ever since I had adult amenities, I have never been to Maine, so I can't speak on this.
If you want to venture away from city life, you can be at the beach in 15 minutes or at one of Portland's hiking trails within a matter of minutes. But you may not want to ever leave the city given all that Portland has to offer. Along with its recent influx of millennials, this town has gained a noteworthy restaurant and craft beer scene with over 25 breweries in the city. In part because of the younger crowd that's been drawn to Portland, this city has also developed a thriving startup scene. It's a great place to move if you're a young professional, as those between the ages of 24 to 35 make up 12% of the population. As an added perk, the unemployment rate is well below the national average, making it an enticing place to move if you haven't yet secured a job. Plus, median home price and rent are about on par with national medians, making this a relatively affordable place to live. Finally, Portland is safe. U.S. News recently ranked it number 4 on their list of best places to live in the U.S. in terms of safety, due to its
Whoa, now.
low levels of both property crime and violent crime. What about the best states to live in? Watch this video to see our...
Alright. Well, y'all let me know what you think about that in the comment section. If you enjoyed the vid, like, sub. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace!